Today is an exciting day. We are going racing. We're getting fitted for the race car. And so we got some track days coming up. We have the endurance race in December. It's a 2-day endurance race. We got an awesome car, and this deer hunting guy is going to race. I don't know why they chose me. I don't know why God blessed me with this opportunity. I'm super honored. But today I got my helmet back here in the back. I'm gonna get it fitted. We're gonna go through the safety features of the car. We're gonna make sure that my seat is adjusted right for the length of my legs versus my teammates' legs. I am so excited to bring you along the journey of a deer hunter turning into a race car driver. This is just wild, wild. I can't even believe it. When they called me and they're like, hey, you wanna race with us? I'm like, dude, I can't run anymore. My knee's shot. You know, jacked up from the military. Can't do it. Would love to. You know, I was fast back in my day. They said, no, a race car. I said, huh? You want me to drive a race car? Have you seen me drive? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be exciting. I'm headed to Cullman, Alabama. That's where the race car is. So I live down in the Birmingham area, driving up to Cullman. It's at Brad's house. So Brad and Anthony are my two teammates. Brad is a generational passed down in NASCAR racing, and then Anthony is just a really sick videographer who loves to race. And so they started this doing the sim racing where you race on a computer screen, or however you got your set. Really, it sounds simple, but we're talking $10,000, $15,000 setups to race in your living room or garage, or wherever you have it set up. So they've been doing that for a while. Now they're transitioning over to real racing, and they invited me to be their teammate on this endurance race. Still in disbelief. Let's go check out the car. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Check this out. The race car. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I get to race this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! So this right here is Anthony, sorry. The mustache.
Luigi.
Oh, it's me. Luigi. Yeah, you're tall. Yeah, not short. And then we got Brad, who's rad. Brad, tell them about your NASCAR family legacy.
So Grandpa, he was the first 4 consecutive NASCAR championship winner. 62 to 65. The guy's got over 700 wins to his career, so I hope we can just get one.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him that our whole goal is not to come in last place. I'm feeling really race car driver-ish. However, we just don't know until we get on the track. Nice. I'm ready. I was born for this. At least that's how I feel. Maybe once I get out on the track, I might feel different. So just going this way? Yeah. Okay. Okay, throwing the brakes up. Let's do a quick rundown of the car. So basically we have a stock 350Z with some modifications for the track. And so we have the Nissan high rev motor, which in short just means you can rev this thing super high and it's not gonna overheat, it's not gonna cause any issues. However, we have some cold air intakes. We have an upgraded radiator because these cars are known for overheating. And so another cool thing that we have right here is that when this starts to overflow, we have this little nozzle that we're gonna run through the hood and it'll overflow and let us know that the engine's overheating. Hey, check your temp gauges, turn on the fan, do something to help me out, brother. I'm about to pop. And then the hood is the coolest part. One of my favorite, if y'all remember this, Need for Speed, like Underground was my favorite. You can mod your cars. It was like one of the first, you know, on the PlayStation you could do. But the whole hood, carbon fiber, upgrade, lightweight, ready to go. And then you can see the beautiful wrap that Anthony designed. It's his forte, looks sick. It ties in, as you can see, to the Sim Sport. So they were sim racers, now we're real racers, motorsport, baby. So we'll close up the hood and we'll dive to the back of the car. You can't have a race car without a spoiler. So we put this big giant, what I call a wing. You know, if you're from Alabama, man, we got that wing on the back of the car. It helps you hold it down, you know. Inside here, this is where it starts to get really cool for everybody that's a viewer. If you don't know what this is a Starlink. Elon Musk, you know, satellite internet. What we're gonna be able to do is the entire race is we're gonna be able to stream it to you. So we have a GoPro in the middle, we have a GoPro in the back. We got GoPros on GoPros letting you know, hey, we're here, we're racing, you can join us. The entire endurance race, we're gonna do it. We're gonna even test it out on our track days coming up, so you're gonna be able to check that out. And then safety first, right here next to all the switches and wires, which we're gonna clean up, just give us some time, is a bottle. Now this bottle right here is an ABF foam bottle. So I don't know if you've ever seen somebody pull a plug in an aircraft hangar. Foam just goes everywhere. That's what this does. So it's wired up to the front. It's gonna put out the engine fire. It's gonna keep us, keep our legs from getting burned. It's gonna keep us safe, which is very, very important to me. When you got 4 kids, everybody's got kids here. We gotta get home at the end of the day. But let's go ahead and jump into what I call the cockpit. You know, you're in a real race car when the steering wheel comes off. I remember watching Dale Earnhardt back in the day. You know, he'd finish his race after he's just literally just shoved people off the track the entire time. The Intimidator or Bulldozer, you know, he'd just get him out of the way. But he'd get at the end of the race, you know, he'd have his open face helmet with his big mustache. Maybe I do need a mustache. Maybe I do. Big mustache, his little microphone coming in here where he's been talking the whole time. He takes off that steering wheel, sets it up. So we got the real deal steering wheel. I'm not locking it into place right now for y'all. But inside, we have a gear shifter. You got the oil temp, water temp. These are very important to make sure that we're paying attention to make sure we don't overheat the car. But again, we have the water that's gonna spray on the windshield to let us know. And then we have right here on the e-brake, you actually don't use an e-brake in racing because it can actually like put it down and like melt to the brake pads or rotors or whatever's going on there. I can't explain it too well, but you get what I'm saying. But we have a little push to talk button. So anytime I wanna talk to the crew all the way back in the pits, press this little red button here, boom, yo, I gotta pee. Oh, I gotta poop. Somebody come swap out with me. I hope that doesn't happen. Then right here, we have some hydration, son. I'm pumped. If you can't tell, I get a little bit more exciting about race car stuff than I do hunting stuff. I need to get my fire back for hunting like this. But over here, we got the power switch, master kill switch, but it actually does start up like a regular car. Nice right there. And then it turns off like a regular car. Once you're done, you just flip the switch. But yeah, inside we've got a racetrack. So what this is a RaceCapture system. So you have this right here, it's wired up to the car, and then you have this on the front. This is the Solo 2 DL. What this is going to give us the ability to do during our live stream, and then also just for us racing, it's going to let us know when we're on the brake, when we're on the gas, when we were fast or slow on our lap time. So it'll have a green indicator if we're on pace or we're above our pace. It'll go red if we're dead, you know, red if we're slowing down. Hopefully we get in green, just green after green after green. We can take that, we can overlay it over the track itself, go back and get feedback from our track days to know when we're doing really good or when we're sucking. So it is going to be really cool. But over there, I know I already talked about the hydration pack, but the bottle is over there on that side. We do have a passenger seat, so if any passenger princesses are interested in riding along, we can throw those in here. And then GoPro, we got a rear view mirror, we got a roll cage. We are ready to race. I'm excited for y'all to join us along the ride. Last but not least, safety first. And so we don't have our full suits and everything here today. It's 100 degrees. I'm not trying to get too much sweatier than this, but we got the helmet here. So I'm gonna throw it on and I'm gonna be good to go. But let me walk y'all through this helmet. So first thing you have right here is a microphone. And then we're gonna have our in-ears in the side. This right here is a pump, so if emergency crews for any reason had to take this off of me, it's equipped with this ejection system. They pump it up, it'll come off if I was to have a neck or head injury. Praying we don't, but thankful it's there if you ever need it, you know, prepare for the worst, right? Comm systems hook up, and then around the front, if you didn't know, a race helmet, it goes down on this little clip right here, and the way that you lift it up is you just pinch it. It took me about 20 minutes to figure that out. I upgraded my helmet without even realizing. These are a little bit extra money, I was told. We got some cool blue. I was trying to match the blue. The steering wheel's got a little blue, the seat's got some blue. But inside, it's got the full, you know, cushion. It's nice and comfy in there. And then it's got really nice vent system, and then left and right we have the Hans hookup, so we'll be wearing a Hans device for safety, making sure that we're good to go there. And then this helmet had to be safety rated, I think it's like SA 2020, I don't know, something like that, but safety rated for what we need it for. But that's pretty much it. I'm excited. We're gonna do some fitting today. I'm not gonna have a chance to hop on the sim. We gotta go get the front bumper wrapped, so it is blank right now. We gotta go finish that up. We gotta get all our sponsors thrown on the car. We gotta get all our sponsors ready for the live stream. So if you're a part of the sponsorship team, we're grateful for you. Thank you for your support. And then congratulations to the WellHouse. You received the nonprofit giveaway where we're sponsoring you on the car as a way to spread your message. But as always, everybody here at Revive Outdoors, thanks for watching Crazy Deer Hunter turned race car driver. See you on the next one.